It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, March the 5th. I'm Michael Groff. Temperatures going up and clouds on the increase, especially in the second half of the week as the forecast becomes quite a bit more complicated than meets the eye. So let's get out there and talk about it. 67 degrees, the high in the valley yesterday after a morning low of 53. We are now more than 1.25 inches behind where we should be on our rainfall. And outside right now, here at 7 a.m., we've got partly cloudy skies in the valley. We begin this day at 46 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 23, humidity 39%. The winds are calm and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning, 37 the cold spot at Maricopa, 40 in Buckeye, 47 at Gilbert. It's 45 here in Arcadia. And the water vapor satellite view, dry westerly flow, a ridge gradually building in here across the southwest. Meanwhile, in the central plains states, pretty strong trough going negative tilt. And on the watch warning map, that is where the big nightmare is weather-wise. Blizzard warnings, parts of the Dakotas into extreme northern Nebraska. Winter storm warnings elsewhere. Further to the south and east, high wind warnings also in effect as this is a very potent weather system moving through. Also, some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings in parts of the northeast where they, again, are getting hammered by some heavy snows. On the convective outlook for today, a marginal risk of severe storms for East Texas through parts of Louisiana and Mississippi, some of the adjacent areas there. And precipitation for the next 7 days here across the southwest. Not a whole lot for us here in the valley, probably nothing, but some heavier totals across northern Arizona where they could see some rain and snow. And the forecast is actually quite complex, as I've mentioned, and we'll get into the details of that right now as we check out the models and see what's going on. We start, as always, with the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. There's our dry westerly flow, a ridge building in here, troughing over the nation's midsection, and a strong trough off of the west coast. Down at the surface today, mostly sunny skies. We are going to see a few high clouds through the day, though. And warmer conditions, too. Highs in the low and middle 70s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows mostly in the 40s, maybe the upper 30s in the coldest desert locations. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny in the morning, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. High temperatures, mid and upper 70s. On Wednesday, again, upper 70s to around 80 with partly cloudy skies. Thursday, the forecast starts to get just a little bit more complex. We've got troughing moving on to the Pacific Northwest coast. That's going to slightly displace our ridge here in the southwest, turns the flow aloft more southwesterly, and these little ripples of positive vorticity move through the flow. Somewhat more robust mid and high-level moisture gets advected into the state, and so I'd say the day on Thursday is mostly cloudy. Again, it'll be mid and high-level moisture, so we'll still see the sun trying to show through. And high temperatures will still climb into the upper 70s and maybe the low 80s. Temperatures are going to be a little bit tricky to forecast with a thicker cloud deck in place. Friday, same deal. Mostly cloudy skies, high temperatures, upper 70s, maybe close to 80. On Saturday, deeper troughing continues to develop well off the west coast, and the flow aloft turns from somewhat zonal to a bit more cyclonic in nature. And as a result, with all this robust Pacific moisture moving across the southwest, widely scattered showers may start to develop over Southern California at this time, and maybe a sprinkle or two here in Arizona, but I don't think any of us are going to see any measurable or significant precipitation. By Sunday, again, pretty decent amounts of Pacific moisture come in. This is the 500 millibar vorticity chart, and you can see, yes, there is some positive vorticity that's moving across Southern California through western and northern Arizona. There's just no obvious forcing mechanism, but even the deterministic run here of the GFS is showing some scattered showers from Southern California through northern Arizona. Here in Phoenix, I think we're going to kind of be rain shadowed. Much of the moisture gets wrung out over the mountains of Southern California, Southern Nevada, northern Arizona, so I just don't think we're going to have a great chance of precip. But at this point, I'll still call for a 10% chance that we'll see some showers on Sunday. The sky remains mostly cloudy. High temperatures fall back just a little bit, probably into the lower or middle 70s. And then a week from today, this is Monday, the 12th of March, some widely scattered showers continue from Southern California through northern Arizona as weak disturbances move through a mainly zonal flow. Here in the valley, a slight chance of showers, perhaps, with high temperatures again in the mid-70s. Here's Tuesday. This is the 13th, troughing over the Pacific Northwest. Around here, some high clouds around, but I think we're going to stay dry. And then the end of the forecast period, this is Wednesday the 14th. Again, deep troughing over the Pacific Northwest. Here in the southwest states, westerly flow, clouds around, and that's going to be the dominant theme of our forecast. There's not going to be a whole lot of sunny days after today and tomorrow, and high temperatures still likely around average for March, early and mid-March, so that means mid-70s or so. Let's check the temperatures coming off of the GFS Ensemble. It's got us getting up into the lower 80s, and that is possible, but it's going to depend on just how thick that cloud deck is coming in here later this week. Overnight lows will definitely be warmer, likely in the 50s to around 60 degrees. That's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video comes back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there and have yourselves a great Monday.